is everyone today? I'm so excited to get started and to share with you a little bit about what I do as a lifestyle coach, because I know that if you are here, that we have maybe talked a little bit about my job, or we have maybe just spent a little bit of time together, or maybe you're in one of my ongoing support groups or my communities. And I don't know if it's just me or it's just this feeling of excitement, because I can't wait. I cannot wait to just help other people start a career or potentially just a side gig to help you achieve whatever results you are looking to achieve. So I just want to kind of kick off. I'm going to do a little introduction. I'm going to give you a little bit of information, and then we're going to get to any questions that you might have. So if you are watching this as a hangout, there is a chat bar on the side, and you can just type in any questions that you might have. Or if you are not watching it live, you can actually message me on my page, and I will be more than happy to check those out. And then also I will do a quick check on my Instagram account too, if you're following me there, and then I can answer any questions you might have. So let's kind of dive into it. I'm actually going to do a share screen. I'm going to do that real quick, and I'm going to pull that up. And I hope you guys can see this okay. So anyways, my name is Katie Ursta. I have been doing this lifestyle coaching for 6 years. And I wanted to just come on live today and kind of give you a little bit of background and share a little bit of my story with you. This was 6 years ago, I was in a place where my husband and I had just bought a new home, and our mortgage payment was pretty high. And I was feeling that kind of guilt because I really wanted to live in this dream home. But the fact of the matter was we were drowning. You know, we both worked, but my son, Nicholas, was in daycare at the time, and I was teaching. And you guys all know that teaching is a work of heart, but it doesn't necessarily pay this really significant, substantial income. And my husband had a great job too, but I remember this feeling of just like we were just always just getting by. It wasn't about the extras. It was really about getting the bills paid for, getting our food paid for, maybe having a little bit left over for a Target run. But there was no going out to dinner. There was no extras. There was a lot of penny pinching. And even though I had this dream home, I felt this crushing weight of financial burden. And one of the things that had to go was our gym membership. It just didn't make sense. Mike was like, Katie, you can watch something on TV. I think we had Comcast, or I think we had Comcast. Maybe it was before Netflix at the time, and you could go on to their site and you could actually like pull up various workouts. So I did that. And then I bought a workout online, and I started doing those workouts at home and seeing these amazing results. And the whole time that I was doing this workout at home, I remember it being paired with what somebody was saying on social media about coaching and the program that I was doing. And I couldn't quite figure out the connection. I didn't really understand what it was all about. Hey, baby, I'm on a live call. Baby, I'm on a live call. I'll be there in a little bit, okay? So I wasn't quite sure what it was all about, but I did know that I could maybe check it out because I was seeing results with these programs and these products. And I thought, well, if I'm seeing results and I could potentially make a little bit of extra cash, this might help our family as well. So I signed up as a coach, not really understanding the ins and outs of what it was, but I knew that people were having success with this business because they were sharing what they were doing with other people. And so I thought, well, I can continue to work on my own progress. And on top of that, I can help other people do the same thing. So I signed up. And when I signed up, I just decided to dive into the trainings. And I learned, and I was coachable, and I was teachable. And I think that's really a very pivotal point to make is, as a teacher myself, I know how important education is. You know, we pour into our students, and I just had to sort of reverse that role and become a student again. And so I did. I just started diving into the trainings that were made available to me. And if I didn't have the answers to something, I would go to my friend Google or YouTube, and I would find answers there. And over time, these little wins started to happen. So one of the first wins that I like to kind of talk about is just my own fitness. Before I actually started coaching, I didn't have an understanding of nutrition. I didn't have an understanding of, you know, the other part of your wellness. I got the fitness down pat, but I didn't have that understanding of nutrition. So one of my first wins was applying an understanding of nutrition. And once I kind of grasped that and could teach that and to show other people that, my weight came off and I started seeing amazing results. And then I started seeing other wins. You know, the more I started working towards certain goals and setting benchmarks for myself, I noticed that my income was growing. So it started as I just wanted to help get the groceries paid for. Check, I did that. I just wanted to help get the car payment taken care of. Check. I just wanted to extend my maternity leave because I know that I would have to, forfeit my healthcare benefits. So I was setting these goals along the way to make my business grow. And I think a lot of times people can get overwhelmed with, starting a new business venture and thinking they have to have everything figured out right when they start. They have to be in pivotal shape. They have to have these amazing results, and they have to, they just have to have everything figured out. And it really doesn't work that way. For me, anyway, it really was about just hearing and learning and being open to learning and then progressing each step of the way. So about 4 years, actually 3 years into the business, right after I had extended my maternity leave, I actually was diagnosed, it was actually 2 years into the business, I was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is a blood cancer. And throughout my treatment, I leaned on my business. I just started sharing with other people the belief that I was sweating for something bigger. And that when I sweat, I was actually working through a lot of what I was doing. So it transitioned from, I really want to get fit, I really want to get lean, I want my body to look a certain way, to more so, wow, this is my life, this is my well-being, this is who I am, and I get to share this with other people. And that's where I saw a major shift in my business. That's where I saw a lot of things change. And I also want to tell you that, in 2015, our team was awarded the Humanitarian of the Year award, and that is because of our belief in sweating for something bigger and sharing that unique perspective with other people. And it's still something that we're firmly rooted on. I'm actually in the process of writing my first book about that experience. And that that leads into this idea that this coaching thing is a platform business. Whatever your definition of success is and whatever you want to do with the business starts with the belief that this is a vehicle, can take you where you want to go. All right, so what makes our lifestyle approach unique? Sorry, I had to take a sip of water. So I really think there's 4 things that make this a unique experience. So there is the fitness side of what we do. There's the nutritional side of what we do. There's the peer support side of what we do. And there's the reward part of what we do. Now, like I said before, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. And I really don't feel qualified to sit here and give people advice on how to lose weight, how to get fit, how to take care of themselves without a toolkit. And Beachbody is the company that I have personally partnered with that helps me do just that. So I am a lifestyle coach, and I am partnered with Team Beachbody because I use their tools, their programs, and their products. And I am commissioned through Team Beachbody for introducing people to a healthier way of life and introducing people to the business approach to a healthier way of life. So there's 4 things that really focus on when we're talking about lifestyle coaching. You have your fitness, you have your nutrition, you have the very key factor of peer support, and that is when you start to achieve reward. So I'm going to walk you through just a couple of these. So we have actually in our catalog a number of different products that we align people with to help them achieve results. We have an amazing performance line. It's actually endorsed by Ironman. But one of the products that I implement into all of my communities, into all of my challenges to help people get results is the nutritional support of Shakeology. So I don't know if you have done your research on this product and perhaps you yourself have used it, or maybe you kind of have heard a couple things, but you're not quite sure what it is. So I'm just gonna fly through and share a little bit of the experience of Shakeology. So like I was saying at the beginning of this call, I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian. So giving people that type of advice is something that I don't feel qualified to do. What I feel qualified to do is share the products and the programs that I know have worked for me. Shakeology is at the foundation of all of that. So a little bit of background about Shakeology. Shakeology is a nutrient-dense meal replacement shake. And when I recommend Shakeology, I explain to people that you are not getting a diet shake. You are not paying for a protein shake. You are paying for a complete meal. You are looking at a low-calorie meal replacement that is loaded with phytonutrients, with superfoods, with vitamins that are not just going to help you achieve weight loss, but they're going to help you actually work, or your body work at its very best. So I look at it sometimes, I explain it to my challengers, especially when they're just starting and they're getting used to Shakeology, is it's almost like an inside toothbrush, you know? So you have to kind of scrub your insides, and that's when you start to feel better on the outside. So you are going to see those changes. You're going to see a change in digestion. You are going to see a change in blood pressure, possibly. You are going to see a change in just your overall cravings. Weight loss is not just going to happen, but it's going to be long-term. You're going to be less tempted by those foods because your body is getting those essential nutrients that you need through Shakeology. That is such a pivotal part of what I offer to my challengers. The other piece of what we offer is that there's something for everyone. And I want to really put the emphasis on the digital access. And the digital access is a platform that we call Beachbody On Demand. I look at this as if this is the Netflix of fitness. You know, you're on TV, you're watching TV in the evening, you click on Netflix, and there's something for everyone, right? You know, you have Westerns, you have history, you have documents, you have comedies, you have movies, you have TV shows, you have miniseries, something for everyone. And our digital access library is just like that. Not only do you get the entire catalog of workouts that you're able to stream and get access to, you also are going to have cooking shows like The Fix-It to help you. You're going to have the program materials that used to be once mailed to you, all in this system. I also want to share that we have a number of supplements, including our Beachbody Performance that I mentioned, DVDs, of course, and equipment, as well as a 3-day refresh program that was introduced a couple of years ago that is great for people who are starting their journey to a better health. But here is my favorite part of what we do. My favorite part of what we do is we offer peer support. And that is on two fronts. That is on the front of our challenge groups, and that is on the front of our coaching business as well. So as a coach, our role is to help people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. And I love that expression because I really think of healthy in terms of like taking care of you. You know, as a coach, for me to do my best job means that I need to be taking care of me, and I can't take care of others until I really am focused on taking care of myself first. And so we offer our challenge groups, and our challenge groups are communities that we run either through an app that is provided to us or in Facebook. A lot of times we run them in Facebook, and they're private groups where people go in and they work towards their own success. They focus on their journey towards a healthier life. And when they're focused on their journey towards a healthier life, they are being led by you as the coach. And I don't want you to think that when, as a coach, that you are going to have all the answers, that you are going to have to figure it all out and know exactly how to create a group from the get-go. Definitely not something that you need to do. You're going to be supported here. And it might be that at first you join your coach and together you run a group together, or your coach gives you the tools to create and run a successful challenge to help your customers. The other part of peer support comes in our network. Now, what's really cool is that our team has been a top coach organization, has been a top organization for many years, for over 4 years. But on top of that, we are also part of the #1 organization in all of Team Beachbody. What's awesome is that the training tools that you are given are unique and they are cut above anything else that is offered out there. So when you lean into the business, when you lean into the learning, when you lean into what you can do with this business, you start to see success. You want to see people win. You're going to have tons of opportunities to network with other people who are on the same journey as you, whether it's in your fitness or in your business. I love also too that there are proven results over many years. I don't know why that did that. Hold on one second. Over many years, it's been about 10 years, I would say, about 10 years that Beachbody has been a network. You have seen hundreds and hundreds of transformations. They are people who are like us. Maybe they're moms, maybe they're dads, maybe they work full time. Whatever it might be, it is proven. The results do not lie. You can look up Beachbody results and find hundreds at any given time. And you get to be a part of that as a coach. You get to help someone change their life from the inside out. But I want to tell you, here's what I think a coach is and what a coach doesn't have to be. I for sure am not a fitness or nutrition expert. I am not a dietitian. I just have the tools to help people. And honestly, I am just on my journey. In fact, today I'm about ready to post my 10-day transformation with a new 80-day program that I'm currently doing. And I love that. I love that I don't have to be perfect for my challengers. I love that I can show them that I am a work in progress. And I love that my fitness goals help them achieve amazing goals. And you certainly don't have to be experienced in sales. Look, those tools come to you. A lot of what we do as salespeople, we just share what we're doing and we give people hope. I started as a teacher, so I spent a lot of time understanding the value of educating myself on the company that I was partnering with. And I spent a lot of time educating myself on the products that I was going to be offering to other people. I became incredibly teachable, coachable. And I do the same even now. It doesn't stop. You know, as long as you are coachable through this journey, the more that you are open to helping other people, the more that your business really grows. A coach just is somebody who shares how they can achieve their results. They're committed to the proof that the products work, and they are constantly improving and developing themselves. What better way to take care of you than focusing on your health and fitness journey first? Talk about major accountability, right? And here's what you can expect from our team. I'm gonna let you look at that for 1 second while I take a sip of water. All right, so our team is, like I said at the beginning of this call, we have an amazing team. We are a team of moms, of business owners, of teachers, of people who are busy. But I also want to emphasize that we are a team of people who work incredibly hard, incredibly hard. And the work we do is work of heart. It takes a lot of heart to help other people and truly want to make an impact on their lives. I have this expression that I've used very often, and that expression is that we don't deserve or we don't have the right to make an income if we aren't first making an impact. And that's exactly what our job is as coaches. Do you hear my dog? My dog is barking in the background. All right, so a couple of things that you can expect from our organization. Like I said, we're part of a huge organization, and it's the #1 organization in all of Beachbody. But what I love is that our team is a small team that has those big team benefits. So a couple things. We have retreats for new leaders. I am so sorry about that barking. We have also retreats for our organizational leaders. Those are leaders who have been successfully building their businesses. We take them to Orlando every year for a few days of leadership retreats. And we're also going to Deep Creek in the spring for our new leaders. That could be you. That could absolutely be you. It's a small team, big team benefits. You're going to get a ton of social media training, specifically Facebook, and we talk about social media in terms of Instagram. You're going to get recognition and accountability for your business. You're going to be part of a supportive team culture, and you're going to have ongoing personalized business and fitness support. I really want to emphasize the fitness support. So some people come into the organization just wanting to focus on their fitness. Totally fine. You always have the option of running a business. This is your business. This is your choice. However you want to run it, whatever you define as success is totally up to you. Some of the rewards I just want to share with you too that I've truly been impacted by. Like I said at the beginning of the call, I used to teach 7th grade reading. I no longer am a classroom teacher, but I am a teacher. I am still a teacher. I just have a different type of classroom. And this has given me the freedom to travel. I traveled quite a bit this past year. I traveled to London, to Birmingham. I'm trying to think. I was in Las Vegas. I was in New Orleans. A lot of opportunities to travel. Also, I was in Punta Cana. This year I'll be in Mexico. And these are all because of this opportunity of what they provided. So on top of just the commissions, and you earn a 25% commission off of everything you sell. But what is really awesome is that as your business grows, you get bonuses that the company rewards you as your team grows, as you make a bigger impact. So just like I said, trips, there's recognition awards, there are bonuses, and there's also a lot of opportunity for learning and personal development. But my biggest reward has really been that I get to be around my children more. You know, this morning I took my son Dom to swim class. After I get off this call, we're going to go watch Ninjago. I get to really live my life by design. And, you know, if I want to work in yoga pants, I can do that. And I was actually laughing. I was messaging one of my coaches the other day, and I was like, if you see me in my sweaty clothes at 2 in the afternoon, tell me to go take a shower because I literally cannot sit in this anymore. And she was laughing at me. But you get to run the business the way you see it, and you get to create the vision of what you want it to be. You know, when I started this, you guys, I didn't have a vision of quitting my job. I didn't have this big belief that I could grow this to a 6-figure-a-year income. But what I had was this basic belief that I could make an impact. And if I just kept chasing this curiosity that I had about what's next, that it would potentially lead me down the path of success. When I started, it was about hitting smaller goals that my coach was sharing with me, and the same that I will share with you. Perhaps you don't have any goal of leaving your job, or perhaps you don't have any want or desire for this to be a full-time thing, but maybe you love the idea of a side gig. Maybe you love the idea of being able to help get the groceries paid for, or help pay for your kids' extracurriculars. Or maybe you love the idea of being able to go out to dinner or go to Target and not worry about bouncing that check. Whatever it might be, you can work towards that. And as your coach, my job is to take you on that journey and to help you along the way. And you have support. You're not just going to have the business quick start. You are going to have a Vimify University, which is just a training tool that we use for new coaches, where we also have calls that are set up for you. We have a phase 2 training and ongoing trainings within our team page. We have tons of marketing tools available. You're going to get communication constant, as much or as little as you want, through the Coach Breaking News, your national wake-up calls. You're going to get it from me. You'll never stop hearing from me. And the Coach FAQ section. You will also get trainings on social media, and you'll also be able to get that support through YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So what are your options? I want you to really think for a second, like where you see yourself. Do you see yourself as a coach? And maybe you're like, yeah, but I don't know really what that looks like. I don't know how much time it takes. I don't know what this is going to be. Or maybe you see yourself more as a customer. First, if you see yourself as a coach, I really want to share that when I started, I didn't have a lot of time to devote to the business. I had 1 to 2 hours a day max. And I was able to build my business in these pockets of time and making small sacrifices along the way. You do learn throughout this business that time management is something that you can kill. You can just crush it. And as a customer, if you're thinking that's the way I want to go, you can do that as well. It doesn't matter. You can sometimes be a coach, receive your discount, and just be treated as a customer if that is what you prefer. So I want you to think about that for a second. Where you see yourself in the team. A coach who's just wanting to get the products paid for, or a coach who just wants the discount, or a customer who's just interested in joining a challenge group. If you are ready to join as a coach in our team, hold on, let me sip my water. You're gonna need a toolkit. You have a couple of different options. So my first option, which I think is your very best option, is going to save you the most, and you're gonna save on your coach enrollment fee. That is a fitness program or Beachbody on demand, as well as your first shipment of Shakeology Home Direct. The challenge toolkit that I always suggest to people is your Beachbody on demand. Beachbody on demand is going to be a 1-year subscription, and that's going to be your Netflix of fitness. That's going to be your 1-year subscription into all of Beachbody's programs. Your second option is to sign up with your Shakeology. You will pay a $39.95 coach enrollment fee with that. And the third one is a fitness program, selecting a fitness program and the $39.95 fee. You can also just sign up with the coach enrollment of $39.95, but I just want to remind you that a big part of what we do is we share. We share our journey, we share our programs, we share our products, and being a product of the product is definitely something that you want to take into consideration. With that being said, there is an ongoing business service fee. It is $15.95, pending on state. This might be up or down $1 for tax purposes. This is going to cover everything that you see here. Now, I want to remind you, as a coach, you do earn a 25% discount on all the products and programs you order. So although you might say, I don't know if I'm ready to work as a coach, to have my own customers, to run my own groups, but I really would love to save 25% a month. No matter what, if all you're doing is ordering a Shakeology monthly or the Performance Line monthly, you will still save money by being a coach. If you prefer to join as a customer, you are going to want to purchase a challenge pack, purchase Shakeology, or purchase your fitness program. As a challenger within my groups, we definitely want to make sure that we are following the nutrition and we are following the fitness. And that's a big thing that I'm super, what's the word? I believe firmly in, and that is because I really just think that because I'm not a nutritionist and because I'm not a dietitian, I am able to help people because of the tools that Beachbody offers and provides to me so that I can help other people as well. So I want you to think about a couple things. Number one, what can becoming a coach do for me? You know, how could your life change simply by acting on this? You know, would you be a healthier person if you were focused on your own health and fitness? Could you do more than just get by? Like I had said at the beginning of the call, I saw that potential to do more than just get by. I knew there had to be more than crossing my fingers at that grocery store, hoping that I wouldn't bounce a check. I also started to ask myself, who can I help? If you look around and you think about all the people you talk to about health and fitness on a regular basis, those are people that you can provide a solution to and be on that journey with them. And what are my goals? What do I want to achieve with this? Do I want to just focus on my health and fitness, or do I see myself paying those grocery bills, helping with the mortgage payment, doing more than just getting by? Do I see this as something that I can potentially do full time? Is this something where, wow, can you imagine if I was able to grow a 6-figure income, build my dream home? Whatever that is, Beachbody is a platform for you to be able to do that. And as lifestyle coaches, our job is to share that lifestyle with people by starting to create the life we want. I do want to ask if you have a couple questions. I'm going to stop my screen share for 1 second. Stop. Click it. I think you guys can see me. So I just wanted to share that with you. I wanted to give you an opportunity to check all of this information out. I'm going to click on IG and I'm going to click on my messages real quick to see if anyone has any questions for me. Okay. Yep. Okay. So Janelle asks, when do the trainings start? Okay. So thank you for asking. Our first training, our next training is going to be starting on the 5th of the month. So it's going to start on February 5th. What you'll do is when you sign up, you will get an invitation from me as your coach to be added into a system called Vimify. And it is an online, basically an online college course, if you will. And this college course, this training is all done online virtually. And each week you'll have a different leader in our organization who's going to be sort of working you through the next steps in your business. And what's awesome is it really is done on your own time. I also want to add that this Wednesday, and the time is yet to be determined, so I'll definitely reach out to you about that. We are also going to have a call, which is going to be just your first steps for getting started as a coach. That's going to take place on Wednesday, and I'll be sure to email that information out to you as well. Okay, let me look on Facebook to see if anybody asked me any questions there too. I'm excited, guys. This is going to be a really good group, I have a feeling. Jess asks, how long have you been coaching? So I've been coaching close to 6 years. And I will say that the first, I think about 3.5 years of my business, I was working it part-time. I didn't have a full-time job as a coach. I didn't have that time to devote to coaching. I was working full-time as a teacher, so I would find this time in my day. And if you ask me, the most successful coaches in the organization are coaches who are busy, who have things going on, who may be working full-time and are working the business in the pockets of their day. You do not have to work this business full-time. It really can be a part-time job. I call it side gigging it. That's kind of like my new thing for it, is just thinking of it as a side gig. And I think those were all the questions that I had. But if you guys think of anything, I want you to reach out to me. And I really want you to reflect on those questions and say, what could this provide for me, for my family? Would this be the opportunity for me to take good care of myself? Would this be something that I can share with the people that I've talked to about health and fitness? And what would my life look like if I just chased that curiosity? You guys, I will not lie. This is hard work. It takes a lot of effort to grow a successful business. But the cool thing is, this is a business that is 100% owned by you. You are the one that gets to call the shots. You are the one who gets to say what you want. You are the one who says if you are going to work full-time or part-time. And whatever you want to do, my job is to make sure I am giving you those tools to be successful. All right, guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking time out of your day. I know your lunch break is probably about over, or you're ready to get back to the littles. And I appreciate you taking this time to check it all out. And if you have any questions, please, please, please do not hesitate to reach out at Katie Ursta on Facebook, at OneFitFighter on Instagram. Bye, guys.